A pick six by Eli Apple. That was a tremendous play by Jalen Hurts. They had a simple, quick out. Look at number 33 on the far outside of your screen. He was all over that one, and you could see Hurts look at him and go, let's get this out of here. Got him again.
To Swift, to the right. Jalen Phillips joins the tackling party, 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Christian Wilkins there. He's been active tonight off that defensive front for Miami.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden, you know, the clock starts being a little bit of a factor. So now you have to start taking a few more chances back there if you're Vic Fangio, and he is. He's bringing some safeties down. He created some single looks, and overall, these corners in substitute spots have held up pretty well.
Apple at the top, Kohou at the bottom, the Miami corners. 3rd and 5. Throws inside, it's caught, but a good tackle to keep the strong Brown from getting to the line. That was Kohou again. Brown didn't have the momentum. They're just short of the first down. Nobody picks up a yard like the Eagles. But backed up here, Sirianni's going to kick it away.
Yeah, I was wondering, isn't it something? Good play by Kohou on the outside. But the spot was so important on that play.
Right.
You wonder if that thing's another half yard closer if they do go for it. But because it was just over a yard, they end up punting the football.
And they're taking a timeout here.
Charge timeout. Philadelphia, they're first. It will be 30 seconds.
So the Eagles take a timeout, and we see the offensive players now coming back to go for it, or at least line up to do so.
Yeah, I don't think you take the timeout if you don't intend to really go for it. You're not taking a timeout, right, to go out there and try and draw them off sides, I don't think.
You see, it's where the ball is when the contact happens, and that spot is really, really good, just shy of the 26-yard line. In the analytics world, if you're trying to win the game, that's what happens. Go for it. Leans ahead of punt at this point.
Let's see if they are brave enough for the old tush push. They're going to line up in it. That's a long yard, but they've been really good tonight.
And Hurts pushing forward on the left side. Gets it. So it's off imitated. But nobody does that play like Philadelphia. They started it. They know the nuances of it. And there's a little edge from your own 25. Go for it and keep the clock rolling.
Nick Sirianni is like, I don't know, it just always works. Why not go for it? But again, you just see the patience. Remember, Jalen Hurts, a 600-pound squat guy. Now, there are offensive and defensive linemen in the NFL can't get close to that. He is just gets in that powerful position and goes, I don't know, you guys going to make it illegal? I don't know why. We're good at it.
27-yard line. And it's Gainwell. Gain 3 to the left side. I don't think it's the way that I hear some people say, well, it's a rugby play. It's not a football play. If it gets taken out of the league, just my opinion, it's for health and safety reasons. And are you putting players in more danger? Another player, a Raider player, was hurt on the defensive side of that. Chicago did it earlier today. But I think from the standpoint, like you said, for an offense, it's the greatest feeling in the world when you get out there.
Well, and basically as an offensive player, you're walking up to the line of scrimmage and saying, we're running the ball right here, and there's nothing you can do about it. And that's a pretty powerful feeling.
For the most part, it doesn't get stopped. Hurts throws behind Brown and incomplete. As that one bounced up in the air dangerously for a moment. Melissa.
Mike, we saw Dolphins, Javon Holland, the safety, and David Long, linebacker, collide in the 3rd quarter. They both came out and they were evaluated by the unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant, and Holland went back in the game. Long is right now in the locker room. He's being evaluated pursuant to the concussion protocol.
Okay, Melissa, it's a big player involved there, and they get Holland, the safety, on the back end. A lot of folks feel that in this system with Vic Fangio, he's poised for a big year. 3rd and 7, big play here for this Miami defense. Backfield, Fins bring 5, the throws complete. Brown stretching and rolling. This is a close mark, too. It looks short.
Did he get the credit for the roll, though? Let's see.
He came down.
He landed his backside.
They're not going to check. Quick, they're back in BS territory. Brotherly shove, that is. Everybody's in there, and it's a first down. And they keep the drive going.
Let's take a look. His knee never hit down. Right there where the elbow hit is where it would have been marked. But, you know, Mike, the one thing I'd like to emphasize every once in a while on television, let's pretend Nick Sirianni had gone for that first 4th down and it didn't work.
Right.
And he gives him the ball. Everybody in the press call afterwards goes after him, right? You lost the game, you did this, you did that. We just have to acknowledge when you have the guts to make a call like that and it works, you got to get some credit too.
Backed up inside your own 30 and your own 40 with a lead in the 4th. Run to the left for Swift. It's about a yard.
It's the bad thing about analytics. It really is. Is that generally it's like a 51-49 kind of decision that you're talking about trying to make. And so you're going to miss a good percentage of those things as well. It takes a lot of courage to do it. A lot of coaches, in my opinion, won't do it because they don't want to deal with the backlash when it goes wrong.
And the extra push, maybe not showing in the percentages, is how great they are.
Oh, no.
At that 4th and 1, right?
I mean, Jalen Hurts is the one that makes this thing, along with Kelsey and those monsters up there.
Their elite numbers, their Eagle numbers, too. Brown hit hard by Kader Kohou. Again, they are getting to know each other. AJ, catch number 9 on the night, targeted 15 times.
Yeah, and Kohou came into this game with a bit of a neck issue as well, so it's not a whole lot of fun. But the other part of this is, I think it's been about 3 minutes now that they've been able to chew off the clock here since that going for it that first time.
We're right on. This is minute 5 of this drive, and all of a sudden we're down to 6:12 in regulation. 3rd and 4. And it's a give with Gainwell, and of course he's a yard shy of the first down. However,
it's going to be defensive offside again. You could see it from here.
penalty 10 on Miami tonight.
Offside. Defense, number 94. Lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty results in a first